Ohio State's opening drive seemed like it would set the tone early, with Buckeyes quarterback Will Howard simply picking apart the Longhorns' secondary. It ended up being a strong run up the middle by Judkins that got the scoring started, putting Ohio State up 7-0 early in the first quarter. Behind its top-ranked defense, the Buckeyes refused to let Texas get into a rhythm early, and it seemed like Ohio State could take a hold of the game early as Howard once again moved the offense down the field on their second possession. Texas had no answers for the Ohio State offense, but then running back Trevayon Henderson helped them out with a 15-yard personal foul for unsportsmanlike conduct. The penalty knocked the Buckeyes out of field goal range, and they'd end up punting from there. The game settled into a rhythm for the next quarter or so of game time. Texas kept trying to establish their run game, which blew away Clemson in the opening round of the playoffs, but could not break through. Ohio State, meanwhile, would start to move the ball and end up with a self-inflicted drive stopper of a penalty, killing their momentum. Howard also had to play through an apparent injury to his non-throwing hand, as ESPN's cameras showed a golf ball-sized knot forming after an apparent collision with a Texas defender. Texas finally got some momentum at the end of the first half with a touchdown drive that tied the game. Arch Manning, the high-profile backup to Ewers, entered the game to pick up a key fourth down conversation. On the next play, Ewers passed to Silas Bolden, who broke a tackle for a 24-yard gain to the OSU 18-yard line. 2 plays later, Ewers hit running back Jaden Blue with a looping pass that fell perfectly in stride for the tying touchdown. It looked like the Longhorns were going to head to the locker room with the wind at its back, but the Buckeyes stole the momentum right back right before halftime. Henderson took a short screen pass and weaved through the second level of the defense, patiently following his offensive line. Suddenly has nothing but open field in front of him. He ran 75 yards untouched to put the Buckeyes back on top heading into the half. They couldn't keep that momentum going after the break, though Howard threw an interception on the opening possession of the second half, and the teams once again traded punts for much of the third quarter before Ewers once again found Blue for a long touchdown, this time going for 26 yards. It was a carbon copy of the first Texas touchdown, as Blue ran a wheel route out of the backfield and found himself wide open in the Ohio State secondary. Blue made one man miss and eased into the end zone to tie the game at 14 with 3:12 left in the third quarter. It was a perfect answer to Ohio State's blitz, as the Texas coaching staff and Ewers adjusted to the pressure the Buckeyes had brought in the first half that stymied so much of Texas offense. Ohio State searched for an answer but couldn't.